Starring Katherine Heigl and Gerard Butler, this is the classic R-rated comedy we've come to know and love over the past years, mixed in with a predictable romantic storyline. Now, one of these aspects works, and one of them kind of fails. As with any romantic comedy, the plot of The Ugly Truth is simple, if unoriginal. Heigl plays Abby Richer, a morning TV producer who is forced to hire a loudmouth and arrogant late-night cable TV host, Mike Chadway, for her show, to help boost the show's ratings. Mike is a self-proclaimed love guru, and Abby claims that, she doesn't need any help dating. Well, we can see where this one is going. And while this movie's plot and romance are rather unoriginal and predictable from the opening credits, it does do a few things to keep you entertained for the 96-minute runtime. For one, both leading actors are very easy on the eyes. Girls are going to love Gerard Butler romancing his way through the film, and guys will enjoy seeing Katherine Heigl bend over for no particular reason. With that in mind, this movie is already passable as a decent date movie with your girl or boyfriend. But what surprised me about this romantic comedy was how funny the comedy part actually was. Granted, most of the big laughs came from the excellent supporting cast, who really outshined Heigl and Butler in some scenes, but the humor was nonetheless very funny. I recall laughing out loud at this film's immature and crude jokes on a number of occasions, and since you often enter these types of films with low expectations, when a film does deliver, it often leaves you with a very inflated sense of how enjoyable the film was. But in this case, I think the movie's positive reception was actually well deserved. And that's what I thought of The Ugly Truth. Let's see what you said. Bushi Yoshil wrote, The Ugly Truth. It was a pretty good chick flick, and in my opinion, I think one of the better ones for guys with the blunt language. If nothing else, the male actors were great to look at. I Heart Jasper Cullen wrote, My mom said The Ugly Truth was one of the dumbest things she's ever seen. It was just another crappy romantic comedy, with stupid characters and unrealistic scenes. The Ugly Truth, for the loss. Junger Leader wrote, The Ugly Truth is a funny twist on the generic romantic comedy movie, and the guy's endless bag of douchey comments are generally hilarious. If you have an opinion on any of the films we have coming up, all you have to do is leave a comment down below. And now let's give Ugly Truth a rating on the Rate-O-Matic. Good! Although uninspired and quite predictable, The Ugly Truth does do enough to set itself apart from the standard cliché of romantic comedies, and it definitely delighted with its unexpected lowbrow humor. If you had written this movie off, I'd definitely consider giving it a rental because it's actually not that bad.